So good afternoon. Today is Sunday, July 19th. Here to do my hive inspection. I've got my boy running around naked in the background as always, so if you see a little blip where I have to edit his nakedness out, then that's what that is. 3 years old. He just doesn't want to keep clothing on, especially when it's nice out. We're gonna see what comes from winter time, how well he'll want to run around naked then. Anyways, back to the bees. So last week I put a queen excluder and a super on the top, and I moved one frame of really good capped honey. Vast majority of it is capped honey. It was an old frame that they actually added onto it, so it's thicker than normally would be. So they added new comb onto the thing, so it's a little bit thicker there. Getting attacked by weeds here. So I put the super on there. I put in frames of foundation coated with beeswax that I bought at Hobby Lobby. They are not drawing it out. I kind of poked my, pulled the top off and just kind of quick peek, and they're not drawing it out at all. So what I might end up doing is I just might open up the whole thing to the queen, so that way she can go up and down. And I'm gonna take some of those other brood frames and move them up, maybe the ones that have more resources on them, move them up and put the empty frames down near the bottom, so in between other brood frames. That way it'll, brood, empty, that type of thing. So that way it'll build it up. I'm going to take my wife's advice and do my commentary here, but then I'm going to cut the frame, move the camera down to the box, so that way you all can see what I'm doing a little bit closer up, and I don't have to hold the frames all the way up here. So that's that so far, and let's get into it. Is it recording? Can't tell if it's recording. Yep, it's recording. So they're actually coming in and out pretty good today. Let's see if I can find a nice level spot. See if that's a good spot. So let's take off the super here. That over there. Damn flies. Alright, so looks like we got a whole bunch of guard bees. Let's give them a good puff. Just try not to get stung today, ladies. Damn flies. Always got to attack the same spot on the leg too. Let's see, so you can see kind of what's going on here. Give them a little, getting a little aggressive here. So you can kind of see what's going on here. I'm going to take out a couple of these frames. I only want to take out and swap around two, really. So we're just going to do the swap with two. So they're starting to draw that out just a little tiny bit, not a whole heck of a lot at all. This is the heavy one that I put in here, and I do mean it is heavy with honey, nectar. They're really starting to fill that up really well. They've gotten all the broods. Looks like most of the brood has hatched out. There's still a little bit on this side. Lots of, I don't know if you can see that, there's lots of pollen in there, and it's heavy with honey on the sides here. Next frame, I'm going to try to talk louder as well. They're drawing that out, and we do have nectar in there. They're capping it along the top edge, so we do have resources being put away there. But then all the rest of the frames, they're just how I left them before. So I think I'm going to do 3 frames down below. And move this to the outside. We got some inquisitive bees here. Put that over there. Do that. Shove that back over there. Now, actually, I'm going to move this out. Got a decent amount of bees down here. I'm liking it overall. Overall, we're looking good. Looks like we got a lot of honey on this one, so I may move that over. No queen, some honey around the edges there. What the heck is that? It looks like I just scraped off a whole bunch of drone larvae there. I'm gonna put that on top there. I think I scraped some off. Scraped off the cap and knocked a few of the drones out of there. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. We got some, is that a queen cup stuck to the side there? No, just a chunk of wax that the lady's been working on there. Doesn't look like a cup or anything. I did see something on one of the cells a little while back, a few days back, that kind of looked like the start of a queen cup. It was on one of the new frames. So I don't know what that's all about. Definitely a lot of drones down in here. A lot of drone cells. There's right in the middle. If you can see, there's one coming out, emerging. Lots of larvae. Lots of, I'd say 3-4 day, maybe a week-old larva. Good brood. Come on, little lady, get out of there. Get out of there. Again, honey around the top edges here. A little brood in the middle. Lots of larvae. She's laying well enough. I almost need a stand. I might take that one and put that up top as well. So I'll have all my set this off to the side. I need a bigger work area. Alright, so no queen on there. Double check. There's lots of drone cells down in the bottom there, and all along the top edge here as well. No queen. No queen. Double check. Put that right up top here. I think I'm going to call that good. Button that up. Put the brood more towards the center here. Get out of the way, lady. Put the brood more towards the center. That way they can better manage the heat, the warmth there. All right, that one's gonna be okay. That one's fine. Let's see how these ones are doing a little bit more. drawing out the comb. Almost looks like a queen cup, start of a queen cup there. If anybody of you know, got any thoughts, let me know. Pretty calm today. A little bit of breeze here. It's nice and warm today. They've drawn that out all nice. There's eggs all in that fresh comb. More fresh comb over on this side. Looks like they're building it out. Building. Lots of pollen. There's some larvae in there. There's lots of pollen and some honey along the top edge here. Look at that brood. That's all capped brood. Some drone cells down on the bottom again. They seem to have a lot of drones this year. I wonder why that is. If any of you know and you got any thoughts, let me know. This one is heavy. Look at all that capped brood. Look at all that. That is amazing. Still not seeing the queen. Capped brood, honey around the top edges. Pretty much standard here at this point. I may have to give me a stand and raise these ladies up some. It's kind of bad to sucks to keep bend over like this constantly. More of the same, kept brood, larva, honey around the corners. The boy in the background, naked boy in the background. Hopefully he's not flashing anybody. Still have not seen the queen. Alright, so that's the weird thing that they were building. Not sure what that is. I didn't see the queen at all here, guys. We got a little waggle dance going on there, right in the middle there. Waggle dance, telling the other ladies where to go find some more resources. Alright, so I did not see the queen here. We're gonna go back through, put some empty frames in here and there. I'd be extremely distraught if I lost my queen. Maybe that's the reason why they're building up so many drones. Maybe we got a laying worker. You know me, I'm always just kind of looking for that dot, so unless I've not seen any new queen cells, so pretty good population, so can't get swarmed. I suppose they could have, but this is becoming concerning. I can't find the queen. That concerns me. I'll find her on the first time through. Over to the top. Eggs in that other one there, so it can't be too far. Okay. I'm going to just set this up here right now. the old one. There's the queen. I put her on the top. I think I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do my what I was planning. I'm just gonna take one of those other ones instead. Let's take. First off, let's move this out of the way. So move this one in. Got a whole bunch of resources, some larvae, some cap brood. Put that up here. Pull out this one with the queen. Yep, there she is again. There she is. That was the one where I messed up the stuff down there. Looks like a bunch of drone stuff going on. Put that in there. All right. Building that one out. I'm going to encourage them to build out this one. Putting that right next to the brood. I'm going to move tuck these in between. Draw those out. Okay, so queen is right here. We're good. It's looking okay. As always, I wouldn't mind seeing better, but it's a tough environment we live in, so it's not bad. We got a lot of drones, a lot of drone larvae. And unfortunately, I just killed off a bunch too, so. Put that lid on top. Get in there, ladies. All right. Let's put this all back together. So, it looks okay. Naked boy, as always. Looks okay. I'm probably gonna put the entrance reducer back on there because I took it off because they were getting busy at the door the other day. But I've noticed that there seems to be a lot of guard bees. So let's put that on there. We'll put that on there so that way the guard bees don't have to work so hard. So not too bad. It's got all the right parts in there. It is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm hoping, again, like always, if we hoping we have some more good honey flow. We are at the middle to end of July. It's been moist, but past couple of weeks hasn't been raining or anything, so might not be as much nectar flow as I'd like. The bees are still working though, so they're bringing something in. They're bringing in pollen or whatever. So, but hopefully we can get enough honey to winter them well. And as always, I wouldn't mind a little bit of honey for myself. So in recap, I took 2 frames of brood and some honey around the corners, pulled those up top, intermixed them with some empty frames, took some empty frames, intermixed them down in the brood box. So that way they'll be encouraged to draw out the wax on those frames. Hopefully it'll work, and hopefully I don't kill my hive. If any of you have any thoughts or comments, feel free to let me know. The new beekeeper here, and also fighting flies. I swear a fly will find one spot on your leg and just attack it for an hour. So, all right, so that's it from here. That's my bees. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and give me any comments that you might think of. It's not a very entertaining channel, but I'm proud of my bees nonetheless. Have a great day.